Welcome back. We have unlocked both doors along the tracks. Hopefully there aren't any more out of sight. Meaning we should now be able to use this, whatever it is, to go on a ride. And see where that will take us. It's going to take us over the pretty waterfall here. And this is where the path where we first saw the tracks. What's going on here? That looks like weapons fire. That does not look good. Is that smoke? That looks like smoke. And... whoa. Where is that going? That does not look good. Was it the Mofang? Well, I don't know if we won or if we lost. But I guess we'll find out. This time this way? No, it's like the other one. It's a dead end. With a really nice view of the waterfall. But we don't have time to look at nice views of waterfalls. We have to figure out what happened there. Wow, looks like there's another number panel over there. Right there. But I really want to know what happened here, so let's check this out first. That's a locked door. Or a number panel door, I guess. This is all open. Whoa. It's a Villain. Can I do anything to help you? Can I lift this off you? No? Unfortunately, I can't. That looks like the thing from the warning diagrams, messages, things we saw in Hunrath. That is probably not a good thing. Looks like he's trying to tell us something, but fortunately the Villain vocal range is different from humans. What happened here? I mean, there's something over there too. Did we win? Did we lose? I don't know. This whole thing is kind of vague. 222? Maybe he's trying to communicate with us. We know that they activate their technology with their vocalization, so maybe he's making this appear. What are you trying to say? 222 what? Sorry we can't help you. I feel kind of bad about that. Oh, there's another number panel. Oh, that's probably for that door. Yep, it is. Not for that door, then. There's a tree. Hopefully we can get there if we go through there. Looks like we're gonna have to pass by this dangerous thing over here. Since this is Verlaine, who is still here, he should be one of the remainers that was mentioned in some of the notebooks. So either Trar, Aprar, or Orbar, I think they were called. Don't know which one. What is here? Some kind of bag and a notebook. Oh, that is not just a notebook, it's a giant list of names by the looks of it. Aparagrur, Verlaine. Nothing. Eparamnar, Verlaine, pot number 39, floor 7, position 2. Aprar, Verlaine, Remainer. Yeah, we knew that. Wow, there's just a bunch of humans too? More Verlaine. Lots of different names. Nothing looks familiar so far. Oh, there's Cecil. Cecil, CW. He is a Remainer, so he is not in a pod, I guess. Interesting. Because we know where he is. Lots of names on here. Dorat... These names. Lots of Verlaines. Oh, there's Farley. Apparently pot number 194. Lots of humans. More Verlaines. Oh, Mofang. Well, we do know that there were some Mofang who were cooperating with the humans. Actually, one of the mentioned ones is in here. It's Ruko. He's right there. Pod number 3. So, I guess those are also here. Whatever this is talking about. Wait, Rand? 205? Could that be who I think it is? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out. Oh, there's Oleg, the guy who was supposed to reset the gauntlet. P.A. Alf. B. Del. Epi. Gam. This looks like they're just named after Greek letters. They're Erai. Oh, PA probably stands for Polyarch. More names of people we don't know. Oh, another Remainer there. Trar. Yes, we heard that name before. I wonder if 222 is in here anywhere. B. P.A. Dell was a Remainer, apparently, so that must have been the Polyarch we saw in Kaptar. Oh, there's 222. Yosef, the mayor. Interesting. Are you trying to tell us something about the mayor? Huh. But what do we do with number 222? We still don't know what these pods are referring to. We just opened this door. Let's see where that heads. That's still locked. Where is this going? Aha! Number panel. Oh! This is the bridge at the beginning. So that's just another shortcut for us to unlock in case we need it. Now we can get back. If we link or swap into the beginning, we can actually just go here. Don't have to go through the right again. I actually don't think you can go through the right again, so that works out nicely for us. Doesn't really help us right now, though. That's still locked. No visible number panel. But we did see a number panel in here. This is where our chair went. Oh, it's a partial number panel. I guess it's a 4-digit one, not a 5-digit one. Well, I guess the most logical thing to do would be to try number 222. Wait, was he telling us in base 3 or in base 10? If it was in base 4, I mean, not base 3, then it would be 2, 2, 2. Oh, it's doing something. Are these the pods? I guess these are the pods. Oh. We picked a number that's empty, apparently. There's nothing here. I think these are the floor numbers. Floor 10, number 4, number 5. I think those are 9. And 8. Damn. I guess that wasn't the right 222 then, so maybe it was base 10. Well, if it is base 10, then in base 4 that would be 3132. And actually, you don't even need to figure that out. All you need to do is go back to Hunraf, to the machine, enter 222, and copy down the pattern. So it's way easier than you would think it is. Alright. So 222. Like I said, it was 3132, and you actually need to start here with the most significant digits, so that's 3, 1, 3, and 2. That should be 222 in base 10. I guess we could have known it was base 10 because the pot numbers were obviously not base 4 in the list we saw. Ooh. And it's Joseph, as the manifest said. Wait a second, is this the chambering? This is where everyone went. They went here to be chambered, put in these pods. I guess to protect them. In case the Mofang were successful. But if Yosef is here in one of these pods, then who are we just talking to? Definitely not the real Yosef. Well, we kind of already thought that. I wonder if Yosef ever managed to get a pod for his documents. It's not on the manifest as far as I know. There's a few other interesting people you can see here. I'll show you a few of them. One of them, the only one you have to look at is Yosef to progress. But there's others. One of them is Farley, who is in pod 194, according to the manifest. That is 3002, which we actually already have here now. 3002. In base 4. Of course, like I said, you don't need to figure this out at all. Because you can just use the machine in use the machine in Hunraf to create the numbers for you. There's Farley. I'm sure CW will be happy to hear she's still alive. Now, according to the manifest, there's also some Verlaine and Mofang, and even some of the Arai here. Well, let's take a look at some of those. I wrote some down. 239 is a Verlaine we can look at. His name is Duror, apparently. So let's take a look at that. That would be 3. No. 2. 3. 3 in base 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can go online and find pictures of every single one of these pods and what's in them. I will only be showing a few interesting ones. Yep, that's a Verlaine, alright. Kinda hard to see through the distortion of whatever this is. But it's one of the dudes we saw outside. Then there's a few of the friendly Mofang, like Shavar, who's actually in pod number 35, which is 203. Be like that, right? 203. No, that line doesn't belong there. Could also look at Ruko, who's in pod number 3, but they all kind of look the same. So I'm just going to show you one Mofang. Shavar is one of the ones we also read about in several journals. One of the ones that we kind of thought that they didn't come back, didn't we? I guess they must have come back. After all, interesting looking creatures they are, people. And there is an Arai, for example, in pod 60, which is 330. That's, come on, 3. 30. One of the Polyarchs. I guess they didn't think it was worth storing any of the insect stage ones here. This is what a bullyard looks like. That's not quite what we saw in Captar. Interesting. Guess we didn't see him before then. And finally, I want to show you one more. Because we saw someone named Rand, who was strangely enough on the manifest. Let's take a look. Pod number 205, floor 13, number 12. And indeed, it's Rand Miller. Or H'ers, if you will. Robin Miller isn't in here. Maybe because they were afraid people would think it was CW. After all, he is played by Robin Miller. And in order to go back up, we just have to put 0 in there. Okay, so we now know most of the people from Hunrath and Verlaine and a few of the friendly Mofang are all safe here. The question then is, why haven't they returned? Battle seems over, except for what was happening here, I guess. And we know that the Yosef we saw was not the real Yosef. I wish I could understand what you're saying. But I guess he's satisfied that we've seen the real Yosef and know that we weren't talking to Yosef before. Therefore, we shouldn't trust what they were saying about the Verlaine. And he's opened that door for us. That is kind of ominous, isn't it? The thing we saw on the diagrams in Hunrath, and it was telling us to not approach them unless they were completely disabled. Oh, well, how bad can it be? That does not seem good. Do we need to be worried about this? Maybe this wasn't the best idea. Did we just blow up Murray? I think we did. And we got the credits, which I don't want to watch right now, obviously. Let's try that again. Seems like approaching that thing was not such a good idea after all. Should have trusted those diagrams. Okay, let's stay away from the dangerous weapon of mass destruction. The hell? Oh! It's the fake Yosef. It's a Mofang in disguise. Now what happened here is kind of vague. You can kind of piece it together. Or you could read the exploration guide, which explains it a little bit better. So we know CW was waiting for people to come back after the battle went down, and well, from what we saw in Captar with the Mofang who was split in two, the battle did go down. And it looks like we won, considering both Captar, Hunrav, and Murray are all still in one piece. However, nobody came back yet, and the reason is because there was still a tiny battle going on here. It seems that the Villain Remainers were caught off guard when they saw Yosef appear, which they were not expecting. However, they figured it out and managed to separate the Villain from his weapon, so he could not set it off, causing a stalemate that endured until we got here. I don't know if we distracted somebody or maybe we allowed him to do something by opening everything up, but it broke the stalemate and a firefight erupted just as we got here. And fortunately they were able to kill the Mofang before he could set off his bomb. We know from the notes that we've seen that the plan was for anyone who got swapped to Mofang to immediately swap back so the bomb wouldn't be set off, which is what happened on Captar, but for some reason it didn't happen here. Well, one of the journals we saw did say that Murray had the largest margin of error, so maybe they did not swap in where they were expected to, so they couldn't swap back. Anyway, I don't think we're getting past here without disabling that first, because I don't like blowing up so much. There's a tree. Of course we have to go past there. It's great. What's this? Oh, it's another blue laser. Well, that's convenient because we know blue lasers disable Mofang technology. And that is Mofang technology. Wait, these things are inverted, aren't they? No, they're not. They're inverted vertically, but not horizontally. Alright. There we go. Looks like we're saved. That won't harm us anymore, which is good. It also broke the swap machine, which is less good, because we still need a swap machine that goes to the Mofang world, Soria, to get their tree, and we haven't seen one anywhere. We can, however, get the Dare tree now, for which it seems we need to do another bridge. That shouldn't be any problem, of course. I read that Rand wanted to have one really complex puzzle with this, but they were afraid that people wouldn't get the number system, so they scrapped it. So unfortunately, this is as complex as it gets. We have the bridges, and then the few that you can just get by going back to Hunrav and typing them on the machine. So there's not much of a puzzle there with the number system, which is kind of unfortunate. But we can now get to the tree. And hopefully we'll be able to restore water to it. And get closer to our goal of making the whole system healthy. But we'll do that in the next video.